I'm Stefani and Adisti as the first speaker from Group C. On this occasion, our group will discuss the issues that are still related to the current pandemic, which has a vast impact on our lives. Yeah, at the beginning of this year, the world was welcomed by the COVID-19 pandemic. Although it doesn't take many casualties as the deadly pandemics that have existed before, but as we know, coronavirus causes a major recession and massive disruption throughout the world and in all fields, which of course make the society panic and overwhelm the government. So, here we briefly explain some of the problems that arise due to the current outbreak and how to deal with it. The first is worship places have become new coronavirus clusters. Yeah, the places of worship were temporarily closed, but after the new normal was implemented, although not all of them, some places of worship began to reopen with new regulations to break the chain of coronavirus spread. But it didn't go well. Yeah, it may occur due to lack of public awareness. So, what the actions can we take to prevent the spread of corona as one of the solutions to the problem? Surely we have to get to know our own body. If the body doesn't well, don't force yourself to go to places of worship or other crowded places. Then follow the proper health protocols such as washing your hands for 20 seconds, using hand sanitizers, then checking your temperature and keeping your distance from one another. And don't forget to wear a mask too. And make sure to bring your own worship equipment. Yeah, don't borrow or use someone else's. Then what if someone doesn't comply with these rules? Just remind them. Yeah, don't hesitate to admonish others. And then once you get home, don't forget to wash your hands and change the clothes immediately if you have to. And if someone is infected with COVID, don't be afraid to report it to the related parties such as chart administrator or give honest information about your body condition or where you've been in the past 2 weeks so that it can be followed up immediately. I have implemented all the methods that I have given in my daily life. Yeah, it seems simple, but what we do actually has a big impact on those around us. So, if I can do it, you can too. Next is Difa.
Hi, my name is Difa Auliya, and now I'm going to talk about another problems that has vast impact in this pandemic is money problems. As we know that people in this country must survive, even though the earn of money that you get are not balanced with the money that you spend, right? The government has already controlled this country as well as possible, such as give free internet connection for students at school or college, give money or assistance for daily necessities, and then give money around 6,000 rupees for people whose work are affected. Unfortunately, a lot of people are taking this advantage from this assistance. They confess that they are poor and affected, whereas some of them are actually rich. They still have enough money to survive. Therefore, some people who are really poor and affected get nothing from the government. Unfair assistance is a serious problem in this pandemic. So, there are many things to do for control this pandemic, especially what I've done with this. The first is I've spent my money well. I've controlled my money well. I spend and buy many things that I need much to save my money. And then second is about not asking for the government for the assistance. Let people who need it much for the assistance get it. The third is about use electricity and water as well as possible. 4. Use internet connection from government well. And then the 5 is about don't buy things that you don't need much, because if you buy things too much, it will run out of the stock and then the price is too expensive. That's all from me. Don't forget to wash your hands, stay at home, and pray to God may this coronavirus will end as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dyah Mustikasari, and I will be the third speaker who talking about the third case. And the third case is about restaurants, cafes, and hangouts during this COVID-19 era. So there are several things that I want to explain. The first things I want to explain is about negative things that people do in restaurants, cafes during COVID-19. So as we know, this pandemic era is such a hard time for all of us. We can't go anywhere if we don't have any business, and it's better for us to always following all of the health protocol that are available. And all of the restaurants, cafes must implementing health protocol in their business, and also all of the customers must following those protocols. So the negative things that people do in restaurants, cafe, and hangouts during COVID-19 is first, not wearing mask. It is a must for us to wearing a mask, but there are some people who still not really care about these things. These are a must. This is really what we need to do every time we get out from our house. And the second thing is not wash their hands. That's also a bad thing. The third is make some crowds with their friends or colleagues. So I still see some of people that do hangouts and making some crowds with all of their friends or colleagues, just because they want to feel some joy that they can't have where before this pandemic era. And that's really sad, because if you keep doing this, we can't stop this pandemic era forever. So yeah, that's a really bad thing to do. The fourth is not standing in front line when queuing. So as we know, in every place when we have to do queuing, it's really must for us to make a line with making space between other customers. And then the fifth is not making any space between other customers. And the reason why they don't doing that is, the first, they don't care about their or other people's health and safety. So yeah, they don't really care about it. They just think about the joy. They just they joy and they pour some. Yeah, sad to think. The second is they choose joy over their or other people's health and safety. And the third is they don't believe in this disease. And there are some things that we can do to fight this COVID-19 as a student. First, following all of the health protocols. Second, not making any crowd. And then the third, choose to do drive-through and takeaway over dining. Do the delivery is the best. So yeah, that's all of the things that I want to tell you in this video. Thank you for watching this video, and see you.